Welcome once again. We're back at Bellmead Winery. We're going to taste the wine that we talked about. We're going to talk about Gentleman's Blend. We're going to taste it today. This is Kylie, Debbie Van Pelt. Gentleman's Blend, I just love it. It's very similar to the blend of American Legend, except American Legend we talked about having a little bit of sugar. Remember that? And that just gives it a bigger, rounder flavor and very fruit-driven. Whereas Gentleman's Blend leans heavily on Carignan. And Carignan is a thick-skinned grape, and so it has more smokiness and sort of a leathery, flavor, texture. And also has really dark fruit, so more like blackberry, blackcurrant, delicious. I think of this as being a masculine wine.
Definitely, I agree. I think of it like as a cigar wine.
Cigar wine, absolutely. Steak on the grill, I always say, with peppercorn. Seared on both sides, big blue cheese salad. The bigger the better, the food for this. It really, it can really take on a lot of good food. So
yeah, awesome.
We're going to talk about some of the things today we pair it with here, besides steak on the grill. But you want to, should I pour some?
Yeah, let's pour some and then we'll discuss what we're pairing it with.
Okay. So I'm going to run it through this cute little aerator that we sell here. This is the Menagerie collection, and it's a big wine like this really needs aerating. So we just got here. It's pretty early in the morning to be drinking wine, but hey, we're kind of getting used to it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run it through this aerator and give it some air. Let it open up. Big tannic reds, always need aerating or decanting. We talk about tight and open. So when you first pour wine, if it's not decanted or aerated, it is what we call tight. Do you know what that means? Have we talked about this before?
I don't think we've ever talked about it on video, but you showed me the swirling technique to release a tight wine.
So
yes.
I
think that would be nice.
So I always thought tight meant tight, like ooh, and then you swirl to let it open. But did you know that it's really an acronym? It is TYTE.
Ooh. And
that means too young to enjoy. So when you first pour wine in a glass, it is absolutely too young to enjoy. It is tight. So this is why we swirl. Now I always say 2 circles, 2 fingers on the base, tight circles on the table, and this is the way you swirl. And this way you're not going to slosh it. I'm not going to slosh it on Kylie over here, slinging it around in the air, right? She doesn't want to be wearing wine today. Not today. So we're going to swirl, but I've run it through the aerator, so it kind of does that for me. It's super cute, and it goes really well with Gentleman's Blend. We've got a Gentleman's Boot. So anyway, the nose on this is, again, that dark fruit. Do you want to smell? Do you know pregnant people have really sharp senses? Yeah?
That's great.
Yeah, dark fruit on this, and you really do get that sort of like smokiness, sort of a saddle leather aroma.
Yeah, it goes perfectly with Bellmead.
Yes, it does. It goes perfectly with Bellmead. It also has a little black pepper on the nose, peppercorn. So when I paired this, I try to play with those flavor profiles. So we're, if you want to show them the plate we have here, we have Calabrian salami, and you can see the peppercorn in this. Yeah. But it also has, we've got stuff rolling around here. There we go. So you can see the peppercorn, but it also has capers. And and it's made with red wine, so of course it's going to be amazing. Wow. And this is going to bring out the spice, the pepper. Over here we have, and this is the salami. We carry it here. It is no antibiotics, all grass-fed. This is amazing product that we sell here at the winery. You can buy this. We'll plate it for you, and you can make yourself a picnic and enjoy all of these things on your own. Yeah. Or you can come see us at the wine and food pairing and play with wines with us. We like that even better.
Right.
So next up from our meat and three, we sell it in the winery as well. Our chef has made this little piece of magic right here. And this is pimento cheese made with smoked candied bacon. All those words, oh my gosh. It is so delicious. I could eat it with a spoon. But it brings out the smoky flavors of this wine. It really brings out that rich bacon, smoked bacon. Who doesn't like bacon? I don't know, right? Yeah, I love bacon. Over here we have capicola. Now I have New York customers that tell me I pronounce it wrong, and it's supposed to be capicola. It's capicola.
They would know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would know. That's right. So that is, but down here I'll say we add syllables. We don't take them away. So this is capicola and hot pepper jack cheese. And so again, spice. This wine loves to play with spice. Now up here we have, new to the meat and three, we have smoked sausages. And so this was the first try with this. And I'm going to say that they could add some more spice in there. I can handle, and I'm not a big spice hot person.
Yeah.
But this could be a little more. I think they're going to work on that. But anyway,
Awesome.
the smoked sausages are new. They are handmade here.
Oh my gosh.
They were making them
Wow.
yesterday. It was fascinating. So they're awesome, meat and three. And again, big food, big wine, right? You try to match wine and food body to body. So this is a big hitter. But finally, do you know what this little dessert is?
Looks like an espresso chocolate.
It's an espresso bean milk chocolate. Now, milk chocolate, it's going to work with this because of the espresso beans. Dark chocolate, you'd have bitter, and that would be overwhelming. So, but everyone who tastes this wine with the, with the this is from Tempered. Our chocolates, most of them come from Tempered here in Nashville. This espresso bean chocolate, when people pair this together, I always say it's not a flavor, it's like a story. Like a whole story pops in your head. It feels like you're in a chalet, somewhere where you can ski and there's a big fireplace, you're wrapped in a blanket. It's like vanilla pipe smoke and sort of leather and just this richness. So everything on this plate goes really great with this wine. But also, if you're at home, just a nice big cowboy steak with black pepper. You can, if you like a little heat, you can make it Mexican style with some Mexican spices and pull up that heat out. You can use red pepper. This wine is very spice friendly. It's a masculine wine for all of the men in our lives, but for the ladies too that prefer bigger, bolder red wines. So y'all. I'm gonna taste it here, and I've got my handy dandy spit bucket, but you think
I don't think you need to spit today.
what the heck? Cheers, y'all.
And it's Friday, so it's very nice.
Yum. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Oh, pepper, spice. Oh, my whole mouth is
Miss that wine. So good.
Do you like this one?
I
It's
do.
one of your
It
favorites?
is. Yeah, I used to be a cigar girl, so
Oh, yeah?
I've had a cigar with it before, and I can't get it out of my mind.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, y'all. Well, who says that cigars are just for men anyway, right?
That's right.
That's right.
I'm a lady.
Everyone that tastes this wine says that. It's like old, it makes you think of cigars.
Mm-hmm.
And so y'all, this is our gentleman's blend. It is a blend of Carignan, Barbera, and Alicante Boucher. Alicante Boucher is added to give it this dark, rich color. Barbera gives it some fruit, but Carignan makes this what it is, and that is a big, bold red wine. So, yeah.
Let's try some food with it.
I know what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
Which
go
one?
for the pimento cheese, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta do it.
I'm gonna wait for the sausage.
You're gonna wait for the sausage?
Yeah.
Oh. So didn't you used to be a vegetarian?
I did.
Aren't you glad?
I came out of it when I started tasting wine with you. Really. It's so weird.
Oh my goodness, y'all. The candied bacon here. If you've never had candied bacon, please come on out to our meet and greet. Or we do sell it at the winery. It's so delicious. Oh, and there's that smokiness. It just pulls it right out. You want to try the sausage?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Delicious.
Wonderful.
It's so full of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I want a little more heat.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
It needs more spice.
That is what I think too. But you know what? That's with the agreement yesterday. So they're going to work on spicing this up a little more. It's got the smoke, but
Definitely.
I would do some red peppers in
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yep.
So I am going to have a bite of this capicola. hot. It's not hot cubble. It's just cubble, but the cheese inside,
That's pretty hot.
jalapeno pepper jack. It's gonna make it hot. So here it goes. I actually love this combination. Now there's spice in this one. Lovely cheese again from Kenny's Farmhouse Cheese. Specialty cheeses, amazing. Sell those here as well. Spice. Oh wow. So this wine is such a chameleon. When I have it with the smoky cheese, with the bacon, I love that flavor. And then when I have it with heat, I love the heat going on right now. So I can never make it on mine.
Yeah. Well, that's nice that it's so versatile. Would you recommend for anybody trying this at home, if they had a certain order, would you like to have like more of your spice stuff first, like sweet later? Like what would you recommend, like order?
That's a great question. When I do the pairings, I try to do smoky first, because once you get heat in your mouth, it's hard to get past that. So I do smoke and then heat and then sweet. So I'm gonna tear a little bit of this Calabrian salami off, and this is a little hotter than this, so I'm gonna bump the heat up so you go, mild and then hotter and hotter. I love that this is made with red wine, but already, it's like, okay, it's much hotter than the Cavacola. Gotta say it right.
And that's this one.
And that's this one. And y'all, it's interesting because this is kind of smoky and hot. So you kind of get both of those flavors, where the other two are pretty separate, like smoke and heat. This is kind of both. But again, the favorite pairing here, the most favorite pairing here has got to be our espresso bean milk chocolate. So do you want to do the honors?
Do you want me to go for it?
Yeah, I do. She loves chocolate. I love chocolate too, but
can I bite it? I already put my
you
mouth
bite
to
it, yeah.
Wow.
Delicious on its own.
Oh, yeah.
It's delicious on its own, but paired with this wine, it takes on vanilla tobacco notes, and it's just a surprise every time that this wine could change so much across so many different food pairings. Come out to the shop and see us, or order online if you want to do your own food pairing at home. All of this stuff is available in your local grocery store, and it's not going to be ours, but if you're at home, and we encourage you to play with flavors and experiment, right? And sort of see what ends up tasting the best with your wines, and never be afraid of that. Pairing wine and food, that is the beauty of wine and food.
But if you are here, we are starting, we're going to have little cards available for y'all. So we'll kind of have something like the gentleman's blend will be on the same card as all of these items. So you'll be able to kind of come here and pick what you like. Say you don't like chocolate, you don't have to buy the chocolate bar to go with it, but you can kind of do your own pairings that we recommend here for you. So it'll be really nice. If you want to ever come out to Nashville, just come see us and we'll hook you up.
Absolutely.